The first thing I wanted to show you today is how quickly you can list a part with MotoLister. So I'm going to click on Sport Bike. I'm going to choose the year, the make, the model, and all submodels. Finally, I'm going to list a front axle. I'm going to leave default normal wear, suggested specifics, no damages. And now I'm going to add the photos. I'm going to check the title, the condition, set the price, shipping options, and change the stock number. And now I'm going to list it. Here's the listing that was created. We have the title, the images, the description. The compatibility chart was pre-generated that fits 70 vehicles and the item specifics. Here's our description part of the listing that was all automatically generated for us. The store name, the title, the description, removed from what bike, images, shipping, payment, and returns. So you just downloaded MotoLister and you're wondering, what do I do now? I'm going to show you how to update your settings, how to set your shipping preferences, how to create a vehicle, how to add and edit parts, and finally how to list parts. So let's get started. This is the first page you see when you open MotoLister. I'm going to start by showing you how to set up your settings. So as you can see, I went to File and Settings. In this page, you can add part compatibility. I recommend you keep this checked. This is what generates the compatibility chart within eBay. You can set a watermark feature if you would like to have a watermark on the first image of all of your listings. You can change your title style to all caps, initial caps. You can also allow smart titles. You can set your return policy here. You can set your payment preferences and your auction duration. Right now we have good till canceled. You can change inventory number from eBay item number to incremental. If you already have a way in which you keep inventory, you can change this to incremental, and this will allow you to enter in a stock number, and each part will count up from the last stock number you entered. You can change your inventory tag options here if you are utilizing a Dymo label printer. You can schedule your listings to be listed in the future if you would want to do this. For example, if you are a manager and you wanted to check the listings before they went live, you could schedule the listings here. You can set your shipping preferences. You can change your handling time. You can add checkout instructions. You can even add a handling charge. This page is also where you are going to build your template. MotoLister comes with pre-built templates. You can either take your existing template from eBay and input that here under HTML, or you can simply edit what we have already created. So as you can see, this is going to generate your store name, the title of the listing, the description of the listing, and it's going to say removed from year, make, model with blank mileage of whatever you enter in. So your listing will automatically generate this information. Under that we have pictures. And then finally we have shipping preferences, payment preferences, and return policy. All of this can be edited under HTML. Simply find the text. For example, if you want to edit your shipping policy, here's shipping and here's the text under shipping. So right now it says we ship nearly all orders within 24 hours and add tracking numbers. So you can change this. You can take this out and delete it entirely. And I'm just going to type in testing just to show you what that looks like. Looks like I forgot to take some out, so I'm going to remove this. Look, now it only says testing under shipping. So that is how you would edit that text. You would just find it under HTML. Same thing with payment and return policy. If you had an existing template and you wanted to add that into MotoLister, you would simply go to an existing listing in eBay, go to revise your item, and you would scroll down to where you can find the description box in HTML. You would copy this HTML, the entire thing, and you would paste it into MotoLister right here. I'm not going to do that, I just wanted to show you how that works. So I'm going to click cancel because I don't want to save that. I'm going to take you through the listing process now, and along the way I'll show you how to add and edit a part and how to update shipping preferences for certain parts. So the example I'll use will be under Sport Bike, 2007 Yamaha YZF R1, and I'm going to select these two dots for all submodels. Now we're on the parts page. This is where you will add or edit parts as well as edit shipping preferences for certain parts. So say you have different shipping preferences for smaller versus larger parts. The way to do that is to right-click the part and click Edit. And now you can change your shipping preferences. So we can either have it flat or calculated, and you can change this, as well as add shipping preferences for international shipping. You can also edit shipping preferences in bulk. So if I hold down the Control key, I can select multiple items here. And I can right-click Edit and do the same thing. Or if I hold down the Shift key, it will select them all in order. If you want to bulk edit your shipping preferences for certain parts, the best way to do that is to go to Tools, Show, and make sure Variations is selected. This will ensure that all variations show on the parts page so that you don't have to go into Axle and select each type of axle. It will be on this page, so that when you hold down the Shift key and select multiple parts, you can ensure you're getting all of them. But now I'm going to go back to Tools, Show, and turn that off. If you have a part that needs to be added, or if you wish to edit some of the information in one of the parts, the easiest way to do that is to right-click on a part and select Duplicate. Now you can see the part that we just duplicated right here, Damper Copy, and I'm going to right-click it and edit it. Now you can edit the title, the listing title, the price search words, the minimum and the maximum price, the grouping, the tag groups, the weight, the stock location, as well as the shipping preferences. This is the easiest way to add or to edit a part. Let's continue listing a part. We are going to list a front axle. Now we're on the conditions page. So here you will select your condition. you can either select new part or anything under new part. Anything under new part is going to be a used part, and the program automatically defaults to normal wear, so I will leave that as normal wear. Now you come over to specifics, and for this particular part, a user has already entered in a manufacturer part number, brand, country of manufacture, placement on vehicle, and a retail price. If this information is not already here, or if a user has not already entered in the MPN number, you can add that under this box. You would check manufacturer part number and enter in that information here. Then you would hit the ML button and you can add manufacturer part name, old manufacturer part number if there is one, as well as a reference URL. You need to enter in a reference URL if you want the part number to save for future listings. As you can see, because the user already entered in an MPN for this item, the fitment chart is already available. So if you click this fits 70 here, you will get a preview of the compatibility chart within eBay. And this compatibility chart is based off of the part number. And as you can see, it fits up to 70 different vehicles. If you click the little search icon here, that's going to take you to the reference URL that was used to obtain that part number. It was obtained from ronayers.com. That way you can double check and make sure that you trust that MPN number. You can also add other things under specifics such as brand, country, type, and warranty, or you can simply type whatever you would like in the specific box. Under brand, you can select aftermarket, OEM, or ZXMT. All of this is optional. Under damages, you can check if there are any damages here. And what this will do is it will simply generate a description within the listing. So I'm going to check light scratches. As you can see, the software has auto-generated a title for you. Yamaha OEM front wheel rim axle, and as well as the part number here. This front axle is in very good condition and shows normal signs of wear. The front axle has light scratches. Because this part fits so many different vehicles, it did not put the vehicle in the title. Rather, if someone searches for that vehicle and for the part, they will still be able to find it because the vehicle is listed in the compatibility chart. You can see that it auto-generated a price as well. This is based off of the listings that were pulled, the active listings and sold listings. You have the brand and the part number here, as well as your shipping preferences. If you already set shipping preferences, these will pull through, or you can change them during the listing process. The size of the package has already been pre-filled for you, as well as the weight. You can update your store category, the mileage on the vehicle, the batch name, which would be, for example, if you assign a number to each one of your motorcycles or vehicles, you would input that here under batch name. And you also have an option to enter in a stock location, and this is where you would enter in a stock number if you were counting up incrementally. If you go back into File and Settings and select eBay item number under inventory number instead of incremental, this box will go away and you will not be able to enter in a stock number. It will simply be based off of the eBay item number. Here you have your search prefixes. This tells eBay what to search for to obtain these listings, the active and the sold. This just helps you to price compare and make sure you are pricing your part competitively with the market. This is the part number, and it will also search within eBay based on the part number. This is the min and the max price. This tells eBay not to search for anything over $200 and not to search for anything under $1. You can also select more results if you don't see what you're looking for here, and this will take you directly to eBay and give you more search results. Finally, we have the photo box here. This is where you would be able to utilize the live picture upload feature within MotoLister. If you have a compatible Canon camera and it is hooked into your computer, you can take a picture of your part and it will automatically upload into the software. This feature is showed in this video on MotoLister's website. You can watch as we take a picture of the part and it will automatically upload into the software. If you have the picture in your computer already, you can select Add Photos, find the picture, and upload it that way. And now I will complete the listing by pressing this yellow button at the top. And as you can see, when you complete the listing, it takes you back to the parts page, so you don't have to go find the vehicle again. You can simply just continue listing your next part. By default, the software will pull up your last listing. So you can see this is the listing we just created, Yamaha OEM front wheel rim axle, the description field, the price. Here's this beautiful compatibility chart that was generated with 70 different vehicles. And we have the listing description field with the store name, the title, the description, and removed from 2007 Yamaha YZF-R1 with 12,300 miles. If you had pictures, they would show up here. And you could see our shipping preferences, payment preferences, and return policy. Creating a vehicle in MotoLister is pretty simple. Here's the main page when you first open up the software. We're going to select My Vehicles, See All Vehicles, and Add New. We're going to create a Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R. So we'll find the make in the drop-down menu here. Make sure you use the drop-down menus. And the model. ZX-10R. We'll leave the submodel blank. And the years are going to be 2008 to 2010. If for some reason you need to add another model, you can do that right here by clicking Add Another. We're going to autofill the title prefix. That gives you a nice 08 to 010 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R. We'll autofill the search prefix. So when you autofill the search prefix, it gives you in parentheses the years. We have 08, 09, 10, 2008, 2009, 2010, Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R. I'm going to delete the Ninja here because we want the search prefix to be kind of broad, and if we had just Kawasaki Ninja, it would only look for the Kawasaki Ninja. So I'm going to add in parentheses ZX-10R, comma, ZX-10, close parentheses. We'll leave store category blank, and vehicle type is a sport bike. And click OK. So you can see MotoLister creates each year for you that you input. We're going to select 2010 and we'll list a 2010 ECU. We'll select normal wear, OEM, and no damages. So based on what we put into the software, here's our search prefixes right here, and here's the title prefix. The rest of the information is based on the part selection right here and here, and the rest of the information is also based on your part selection. And once you're done, select the yellow arrow at the top and your part will be listed.